These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. And we are just 5 days away from the election, and both presidential candidates are making their way to Arizona in an attempt to reel in more voters. Vice President Kamala Harris will be holding a campaign event and concert alongside Democratic vice presidential nominee Governor Tim Walz and the band Los Tigres del Norte. Meanwhile, former President Donald Trump will be partaking in a live interview with conservative media personality Tucker Carlson. Our ABC15 political team will be at both events to bring you the latest. A Valley mother on a mission to get her daughter's murder case solved. ABC15 has been following the Rachel Hansen case for more than 2 years. The 19-year-old was shot in her Gilbert apartment in June of 2022 and later died. No arrests have been made. In the last few months, the Gilbert Police Department has released body camera video, a 911 transcript from the call Rachel made herself, and an over 300-page report. Still, the Hansen family has little answers. They have been working to raise awareness and raise a reward for information, up to $15,000 now. ABC15 was there as they started putting up those new flyers, starting not far from Rachel's former apartment.
As we've said from the very beginning, somebody knows something. We're going to continue to work to raise that amount.
We've seen the community come together, especially in Gilbert, to try and solve unsolved crimes, and we're asking them to do it again.
Now, Gilbert police still calling Rachel's case an active homicide investigation. In your Border Watch now, plans are underway to modernize the land port of entry in Douglas. A new commercial port of entry is getting built first to separate cargo trucks from cars and pedestrians. Then a civilian port will also be rebuilt. That project is getting $275 million in funding from the bipartisan infrastructure law. The changes should be made by 2028. Well, it's starting to feel spooky in the valley since today is Halloween. And as your trick-or-treaters get on their costumes, our Operation Safe Roads team finding out some things parents and drivers need to remember so everyone has a fun and safe night. Here's ABC15's Adam Klepp joining us from Phoenix.
Check out this house in the valley that has gone all out for Halloween, building a haunted house in their driveway that trick-or-treaters must go through in order to get some candy. Complete with scarecrows, a skeleton motorcycle, and jumping ghouls. The Patchett's spared no expense trying to scare trick-or-treaters this year.
Started out just inside the house and has grown to be our whole garage, front driveway.
While the Patchett's show how Halloween is for thrills, costumes, and fun, the city of Phoenix is reminding all of us to think about safety too, especially when driving on residential streets.
So just be aware of your surroundings, be aware that there's going to be more children, more adults out with their kids trick-or-treating.
With Halloween falling on a weekday and the sun setting around 5:30, some people will be coming home from work just as kids head out. Scottsdale police say pedestrians also play an important role in street safety.
Maybe you think about putting like a reflective sticker somewhere like on your shoes or something that doesn't maybe affect your costume look, but also helps others see you better at night.
As adults plan to go to Halloween parties, Scottsdale PD says they'll have extra DUI enforcement, and people should make a plan to get home safely.
These collisions that can happen with impaired drivers really can have tragic consequences, and we don't want anyone's Halloween weekend to turn into a horror story.
As the only horror stories you want this Halloween are from your neighborhood haunted house.
Just hopefully come out and see us.
So if you know a trick-or-treater that would love to check out this haunted house, it's at 50th Street and Virginia, just south of Thomas Road. I'm Adam Klepp with ABC15 Arizona. Happy Halloween, everybody.
With your most accurate forecast on this October 31st, Halloween, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres, and it'll be a sunny and mild one here in the valley in the afternoon, calling for a high of 81 degrees. So for trick-or-treating in the evening, temperatures will stay generally in the upper 60s to low to mid 70s. That is some good news. Don't have to worry about any high winds or rain or snow, but it will be colder up in the high country this evening with temperatures during trick-or-treating hours generally in the 40s and 50s. Highs today, though, in Flagstaff will be in the mid 50s, 60 in Heber and Shola with 70s across the lower deserts and even the 80s from the Old Pueblo to the valley and across southwestern Arizona, too. This weekend, even warmer with temperatures staying in the 80s through at least Saturday. Slight chance of a shower in the evening with the best chance of rain now on Sunday here in the Phoenix metro area. The rest of your 7-day forecast showing temperatures staying in the 70s throughout much of next week, including for Election Day with a high that day of 76. In the high country, best chance of rain and snow Sunday at 80%, then slowly drying out by late Monday with highs near 50 on Tuesday and Wednesday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.